Yellow. Kind of early for the live videos, but that's a little feedback from my monitor. If you're might a little squeal in it, but anyways, we'll let it run here for a bit, see if anybody shows up. This is my welder I'm working on, and so these are the louvers on the sides. So I'm trying to get a little how do you say it? Little interaction with the ones that watch. Now, you know, if you're a subscriber or not, I haven't turned it on to subscriber mode. But there was holes here. There was holes down here where somebody had like little louvers this way. So I cut a piece of metal, cut slices in it this way. That's what you see right now. I haven't bent the louvers up yet because I thought initially I wasn't going to take and weld along here and smooth this out so it looked nice. But then I thought, well, let me see what you, the viewers, say, and say what, figure out if you think I should take and ticky-tacky all this here so you can't see any of this on each side. You can't see it on the bottom because it looks pretty good. Except for she's a little dish because somebody might have dropped her off a 100-story building or something to the effect, because she's pretty bent up. And I thought about spending the money and bending it and all that to put a new cover on the outside, and well, I think it gives it character. You know what I'm saying? Looks a used unit. So that's why I've got you guys on, because I want to know if you think I should just ticky-tacky all this here so you don't see any of that roughness, and weld her in and grind her down. So that's why I got y'all on today. I don't know, because something a little different. I got, looks like one person said hello. What I could see. Oh, yeah. Is this the Welding channel? Now, I do all kinds of stuff on this channel. I do most anything. This is the anything channel. This is from a welder. Yep. I picked this up about 2.5 years ago. It sat outside. I started out, noticed that it did work, and then I started tinkering with it, and then I got sidetracked to everything else that I have. You know, if you look at some of the videos, I still got half projects, half done, or in the middle of underway. And one thing that I've noticed over the years of doing YouTube, people's attention span on YouTube is very short anyway. So I've had a couple people go back and say, whatever happened with that one there? And very few times I don't. So I guess in the scheme of things, it really doesn't matter if I finish it or not. But I'd like to use this. It has a generator on it too. I already have a generator, so it's not that I'm going to use it for the generator. I like the portability of the welder because then I don't have to have it plugged into a cord. You know what I'm saying? And plus, if I put my 110, I can use my 110, plug it into this, and I can have that out in the middle of the yard, which probably doesn't happen. I don't usually have it out in the middle of the yard because, especially in the summertime, it's doggone bright out in the middle of my yard with the sun shining down. You know, at my age, it's hard to see. It's hard to see what you're welding. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So, anyways, my question was, and maybe I won't even get an answer, is should I weld this? You know, tick, ticky, tick, ticky, and then grind it on down on both sides. I know it's like it's like a river here, but once I bend these up, that should straighten this out. As for the dip. So, anyways, I just thought I'd bring you along and ask anybody's input. So far, I got no input other than they said it was a welder. It's a welder case. What do you do? Is this a welder? This is any kind of fix all kind of channel. I work from snow blowers to I'm in the middle of a snow blower, making a propeller. The piece of metal I got for the impeller, paid good money for it, and it's bent. And I'm kind of like if I weld it all up, it's going to get some heat out of it too. And if I weld it all up, is it going to be just as bent as the one I took off? So, and if I spend better money, can I get a flat piece of metal? Yeah. So I'll leave you guys on for a bit here, and sometimes I just will go ahead and weld with you on. Maybe I won't. I could tack it. I got the welder still sitting here, so. Well, happy Monday to y'all. Hopefully you guys didn't get stuck in any of that storm that was going on. We just got snow, 5 inches of snow, and then 1 day of rain, freezing rain, more rain, freezing rain, and then overnight it snowed, so we ended up with a total of 10 inches between 2 days. So that's what we got out of the whole deal. That's what we got out of the whole deal. Which, you know, I didn't lose any trees in my yard, as far as I know. So, yeah. So I guess since you don't care if I weld it or not, guess what? Now, there's another way to do it is get an air source to cool it off, but I could probably do that. Considering my air horse hose is not too far away, but um, it's already bent up. It's already, it's already. And then I got to turn the compressor on, so you got to listen to all that noise in the background. So, yeah. That was supposed to be. There was a couple of them I actually goofed up, where I ended up taking and cutting the line the wrong way, and I need to ticky tacky those guys together. Ticky tack them together and cut them the other way. Huh? Yeah. Sometimes I don't think her through all the way. All right. We'll let it cool down a little bit. Let it cool down, and then we'll take and buzz it off with the buzzer, and yeah. All right. That'll let you see something today on a nice blue screw day. All right. Come back and see me again. All right. Have a good day. We'll see you again. Thanks for watching.